Shalom, Israel. This is I.S.U.P.K. Jamaica. My name is Officer Kayadwan. I.S.U.P.K. started 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. I.S.U.P.K. is run by Commanding General YAHANNA, the one man with the rank and the authority to lead Israel at this time. I say Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai Barakatam to my brothers, Yahweh Shamar Ailathan Ba'asham Yahweh Shai to my sisters. All right, so today, you know what I mean, we are going to analyze a tape, you know what I mean, that Muta Baruka, you know what I mean, is being interviewed basically by, you know what I mean, a certain YouTube channel that likes to promote Muta Baruka. See? You know what I mean? And I think their channel name is I Never Knew, you understand? And it seems like is much things these, you know what I mean, these brothers don't know, you understand? But anyway, that's not the topic. So Muta is basically blaming trap dancehall for all the crime that you see, you know what I mean, going on in Jamaica right now, all the murder, you understand? And, you know what I mean, which shows you that Muta Baruka, you know what I mean, don't really know what is the real cause or refuse to point out the real cause of the problems that we face. You understand? So we're going to jump into that tape right now. So without further ado, just like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments and your questions, and share on all social media platforms, all right?
Yes, so we have a subject you have to tackle in the day here where it might disturb a whole heap of one. But you see this present day dancehall music here, where we see I go on about the players, the trap music and the trap of them and all these things. It's a thing. It really thing, the whole society. And when a man tell you say the music now have nothing to do with nothing, it's foolish to see him attack. Because him was influenced by our next DJ, and our next DJ was influenced by the next DJ. So don't talk about say it's the parents them should not look after them. The parents them is looking after them picnic as far as them can do it. You is responsible for take it to the next level. You don't responsible for carry it, go way down in the pit. And I hear some big artists or some big dreadlocks, respectable Rastaman I tell man. How come mothers become a bad word all of a sudden? Man used to talk that long time, you know, but it's the first time. If you tell a man that you know you hear them fight, no, it's a normal thing like Ras. You know, man, that's a Ras. Mothers become bad word, Rasta. Your mother become a bad word. When a man tell me that it's a bad word, you tell him, you know. So how it reach a stage, how it reach a stage where man just make video with man in a body bag and gonna run around the car and all them things. And you to watch that and who not talk about say that have nothing to do with nothing. It's mad no mad man. Because you know can make little money, so no money there, so money here, so.
All right, so basically, you know what I mean, Muta de upon a rant, you know what I mean, he basically want vent on how much him blame. You know what I mean, basically I blame the youth them, you understand, and the trap music for the crime and all of them things. You know what I mean, and Muta now take into consideration, say, you know what I mean, the same political, you know what I mean, and religious leaders here in Jamaica has misguided the youth them. You understand? So we're going to jump to a scripture right now. Remember to like the video. You understand? And it said, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 3. And it said, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel does not know, my people does not consider. You understand? So this is telling you that Israel don't know who they are. Even the ass, you know what I mean, and the ox know who they are, know who is their owner. But Israel, you know what I mean, the Most High's people don't even know them, don't consider. And why is this the case? Because of leaders like Muta Baruka, you know what I mean, who don't teach the children of Israel here in Jamaica that they are the children of Israel. As a matter of fact, Muta teach that the Bible, which is the Hebrew records, the records of the children of Israel, is null and void and need to be thrown out. And it is brainwashed when it is Christianity who have misrepresented the Bible. You understand? Misrepresented our foreparents' writings and guidance and you know what I mean, blueprint back to the Most High. Muta Baruka want us to throw that, you know what I mean, in the garbage and accept Africa. You know what I mean? So this is the reason, this is one of the reasons why the youth them don't know what go on. This is one of the reasons why the youth them kill off each other because them think them are African Muta. You teach them say them are Africans. And what are Africans? Africans are barbarians. Africans, you know what I mean, are savages. So the youth them behave like savages, along with the Christian church teaching them that they are the seed of Canaan and one bag of thing. This, you know what I mean? This, along with what you teach, along with the political leaders, you know what I mean? Introducing this, you know what I mean? This gang warfare and this tribal mentality in the minds of our youth contribute to the crime. You know what I mean? So why are you blaming the youth them? You should be blaming yourself, because guess who are going to? You know what I mean? Who is responsible for bringing up the generation that we have today? It is the generation before and the generation before that, which you are a part of, Muta. Why aren't you blaming yourself? You understand? Why aren't you saying, boy, instead of blaming the youth them and blaming the music, why aren't you saying that, boy, it seemed like we went wrong, you know? We're gone wrong and we need to fix something because it seemed like our generation have gone off track. You are included in the wrong teeth of the mind of the youth them. So you just see it manifest. You understand? And you say a thing like, you know what I mean? The music video where you see man I get dragged, you know what I mean? Body bag and all of them things, the people I get murdered. What is the difference between the movies and the games and, you know what I mean, these music videos? You see, it seems like just like the authorities which you call Babylon Muta. See, you want to put the blame on the youth, them, on the ghetto youth, them, the poor. You understand? When the music videos are no different from all these brutal movies that we watch every day, and the video game, you not blame them. You blame the music video. You blame trap music. Well, guess what, Muta? I would rather listen to trap music any day than listen to you. Because what you are teaching is more destructive than any trap video or any trap music. You understand? Not any trap dancehall music. You teach that we are Africans. You understand? And we need to, you know what I mean, start work voodoo and obia. You understand? You teach that we need to go to our so-called African roots when it was the Africans who sold us to the oppressor. Me would rather listen to, you know what I mean, Chronicler and Squash and any one of these trap dancehall artists than listen to you, Muta. Because it is clear you don't have our people best interest at heart. You rather blame the poor and blame the slaves rather than blame the slave master, the oppressor. You understand? Let me jump to another scripture. This is the book of Isaiah 1 and 4. And it says, a sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity. Why is that? Why are they putting, you know what I mean, gruesome images inside of their videos? Because of what you taught them. You did not teach them that it was important to keep the laws of the Most High. So now they are laden with iniquity. You, just like the Christian pastors, just like the political leaders, you have not teach them who they are. So they do the worst. You understand? And they do this because what? They are poor and they are trying to make money. You understand? And they are singing about what they experience. You understand? I am not saying that what they sing about is right, but you want to blame, you know what I mean, the outcome as opposed to find out what is the cause. You understand? Let me continue reading. A seed of evildoers. So our people do evil because of leaders like you, Muta, who don't teach them that murder is a sin. And that your foreparents were given these laws to keep. You don't teach them that. You teach them say they need to go back to Africa. Well, what are the Africans doing? The Africans are genociding each other. Why aren't you talking about that? Over there in Sashamani land where many Rastafari gone because of Uno same Rasta. Zin, what is happening to them over there? Out of the mouth of Sizzla Kalonji himself. They are being murdered. You understand? So, why are you saying that we should love Africa when Africa is even worse than what we are doing? You not help the cause. You just want to blame the poor and blame your own people. Let me continue reading. Children that are corruptors. You understand? So they are corruptors because they have been corrupted by you, Muta, and the Christian church and the political leaders. This is what you're seeing manifest. Your teaching, along with the Christian church teaching, manifest. Now you have trap dancehall artists singing about all sort of manner of evil. But you can't put the blame for yourself because you don't see that you are the one to blame. You understand? Let me continue reading. They have forsaken the Lord. Why have they forsaken the Lord? Because their teachers have not taught them that they are the children of Israel, and that they are the people of the Most High. You have taught them, Muta, that they are Africans. You understand? So what you expect? They are behaving like Africans. This is how Africans behave. You understand? We continue reading. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. And that is what you're seeing in the garrison. The sufferation that you see is because the Most High is now angry. You understand? Because of the teaching that the Christian church and the political leaders have put in the mind of the youths them. Now they manifest this evil behavior. You understand? You teach them to reject the Bible. So guess what? They break the Most High law. You understand? And the Most High is angry. You are the one to blame. So why are you blame the trap? You blame the trap dancehall artists them as if you never teach them to break the Most High law. Let me continue reading. They are gone away backwards. And that is because of you, Muta. You are the cause. And you can't see it because of your pride. You understand? And we're going to jump to a scripture for that as well. You understand? And guess what? You see, many of you Rasta, you are nothing but Christians. You understand? Because when you think if a man sing a gun tune, of course, we don't condone murder. But even in the Psalms, David sing about him warfare. Nothing is wrong with singing about war. If you have been through war, it is nothing wrong to sing about it. However, we are not encouraging the murder and killing of our people. You understand? But even the Psalms David wrote about his war and defeating his enemies. So why are you blaming trap dancehall? Is trap dancehall the reason why murder is taking place? Is trap dancehall the reason why, you know what I mean, 90% of our people are in poverty? Or is it your teaching that caused the people to stray away from the Most High and reject the Bible? It is you that's supposed to be blamed. Let me continue reading. Zin? You understand? And pray this. Even though we know that the DJ them have some level of responsibility, because once you become a star, you have some level of responsibility. But remember, entertainers are not leaders. You are a leader, Muta Baruka. Why aren't you taking the blame? Why are you trying to blame an entertainer for something that you should have fixed? All the years them where you're upon radio, attack and attack and attack. Where's the action that you have put in place to get the youth them to turn away from crime? I be attack, you attack. Where is the youth them where you rehabilitate? Where you convince to turn from a life of crime? It seems like all you do is talk and blame. You understand? And you want to blame entertainers for the problem that leaders are supposed to fix. Well, entertainers are not leaders. You understand? You are a leader. The political leaders are leaders. The Christian church are leaders. But we know they don't care one damn about the youth them. But guess what? The I.S.U.P.K, they have to fix the whole of that. The I.S.U.P.K and the commanding general, YAHANNA, is here to rehabilitate the youth them, to get them to stop murdering each other, to get them to start keeping these laws in the Bible, which is the only way to fix the problem. You want to throw the Bible through the window and tell people say them need to walk over there. Well, guess what? The youth them a chopper. And them a say all of them friend them a Obia man. Just like you, Muta. Them a Obia man like you. You understand? So what you complain about? You teach them about Obia. Zin? And now you complain when the chopper them a chop and I use Obia. What you complain about? You should take the credit for that. You understand? Me rather listen to trap music than listen to Muta. You understand? Because at least trap music have some reality to it. You understand? Let me jump to another scripture. This is the book of O.C., chapter 4 and verse 6, and it says, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. That is the reason why the most High people here in Jamaica is destroyed, because them don't have the proper knowledge. All of the talking that you have been doing throughout the years, Muta, have not been giving the youth them any knowledge and any solution to their problem. You have just been talking and talking about a foolishness. You understand? And as a result, the youth them destroyed because them now get no proper knowledge. You are going to fix them situation. You only make them worse. Now you make them toss out the Bible completely. Now them now have no morals and no you cuss. Where you cuss about? You have to shut your mouth and say, you know what I mean? And give yourself the credit for that. You are the one to be blamed. Now the youth them now have no morals because them throw out the Bible. Thank yourself for that. Let me continue reading. Zin, because there was rejected knowledge, because you, Muta, have caused the youth them to reject knowledge. Now they are destroyed for a lot thereof. Let me continue reading. I will also reject thee. So the Most High turning back on the people them right now. Zin, because of you, and because of the political leaders and the Christian pastor them and the other Rastafari leaders them. Now the youth them are suffer. Now the youth them are dying at the streets. Because you taught them to reject knowledge. You understand? That thou shalt be no priest to me. So now the youth them now behave like priests and prophets anymore. They are behaving like choppers. Thank yourself. You are to be blamed. You understand? Let me continue reading. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, the laws of the Most High is in the Bible. The youth them forgot it because you tell them to throw out the Bible. So the youth them now keep no law. One of the laws is murder. Thou shalt not murder. You say the Bible must get thrown out. So the youth them are murder. What you all about? You should be happy. But we in the I.S.U.P.K, we don't condone murder. And we teach the youth them that they should not murder because it is a part of the covenant and the laws that the Most High gave to their foreparents. And they are obligated to keep it. You say them for dash it away. That is what you say, Muta. Let me continue reading. I will also forget thy children, and that is what you are seeing. Muta, your children are forsaken. The youth, them what you see right now, they are forsaken because you teach them, say, you know what I mean? Them not to keep the Most High law. So the Most High forsake them. You understand? So this God-forsaken place called Jamaica is full with crime and violence and murder. Thank yourself and stop blaming the youth them. Zin, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus 25 and 2. I will read from 2 to 3 and it says, 3 sort of men my soul hated. So the Most High hate 3 kind of man. Zin, and I am grateful, greatly offended at their life. So the Most High hate 3 kind of man in the earth. And he is greatly offended by their life, meaning the fact that men like these are alive, it offends the Most High. Let me continue reading. A poor man that is proud, and that is you, Muta. You're a poor man that is proud, and you're not so poor anymore. I guess that is the reason why you can't relate anymore to the youth them. But your pride, the pride that you have to come up against the youth them and I blame them for a age-long crisis of separation and, you know what I mean, lack of knowledge and gang warfare and tribalism. Decades long. You want to blame them for that? Means that you're proud, you're prideful. You understand? So the Most High hate man like Uno. And the Most High is offended at your life. Don't be surprised if the Most High put you to death. Because you use your mouth to curse the Most High people. You understand? When you are to be blamed as to why the youth them gone down the wrong road. You teach them to throw out the Bible. Instead of you teach them to throw out the Christian church. You teach them to throw out the baby and the bathwater. As if the Christian church are teach about Bible. It is your folly that pass on to the youth them. Because many youth subscribe to you. Many killer in the street. Listen to you every Wednesday night. When they talk about, oh, you're not change none. Oh, you're not get no youth fee. You know what I mean? Rehabilitate and put on the gun. That means that what you are saying is of no effect. As a matter of fact, it is destructive to the youth them. You understand? And with that, I'll close after video. Zin, Slakia, let me read one more scripture. Verse 3, I'm skip to verse 3. If thou hast gathered not in the youth, how canst thou find anything in thine age? And apply to you more. You not gather no knowledge in your youth. Walking around barefoot like a blinking idiot. You mean as if you're any kind of, you're not righteous and holy man by walking around barefoot like a madman. And that you want you them follow. So you gather no knowledge. You understand? In your youth. So what you expect in your old age? In your old age, you're going to blame the youth them. You're going to blame the youth them. Because you don't gather no knowledge. You're not wise. You're just an old fool. You understand? Yeah, man. And everybody, listen to me. Because we know that Jamaica subscribe to Mutabaruka. All Mutabaruka is doing is regurgitating, you know what I mean, some black conscious, you know what I mean, so-called black conscious information. He's not even a Rasta. He call himself a Rasta, and he's not even a Rasta. Zin is just a self-righteous individual that, you know what I mean, hates his own people and love Africa. That's all he is. Has no solution. Has anything that Muta taught you help you in life? What has Muta taught you that help you in life? You still hook on weed, you still a smoke weed, and Muta don't smoke weed. Muta promote weed and him smoke it. You understand? You see the hypocrisy of your own leaders? Them no mean you're no good. All them in for. And the thing is, you know, Muta would not be a Rasta, see, which he pretends to be. He would not be a Rasta except for the fact that him started out as a Rasta. And if him turn back now and cut off the sitting upon him head, uno are going to lose half of him. Muta has given up on the Rastafari thing long time and has gone on to some even more wicked or evil. See? To the point that him a tell you, say, yo, no need for walk over behind one bag of foolishness. See? Muta has given up on that. So what do you think Muta is? Muta is not that. You understand? And with that, like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments, share on all social media platforms. This is I.S.U.P.K. Jamaica. Shalom.